Have you ever wondered if that daily coffee habit could be hiding some dark secrets? It's not just the caffeine boost that keeps you going. There might be unexpected health risks lurking in your morning cup. Studies now show that certain ways of brewing and consuming coffee may contribute to serious health concerns like cancer and even memory loss. Before you grab that next cup, let's look at what exactly makes coffee potentially harmful and, most importantly, how to enjoy it safely without risking your health. Coffee is one of the world's most popular beverages, with over 2 billion cups consumed every day. It's known for its energizing caffeine kick, packed with antioxidants and nutrients that can offer health benefits. However, recent research suggests that certain brewing methods and consumption habits could lead to potentially harmful effects, particularly due to compounds like acrylamide and caffeistol. These substances have been linked to health issues like cancer and memory loss when consumed in high amounts or prepared in certain ways. So, what's happening inside the cup? Acrylamide, a chemical produced during high-temperature cooking, can form in coffee beans during roasting. According to health studies, acrylamide has shown possible carcinogenic effects in animals, raising concerns about its impact on human health. Similarly, caffeistol, found in unfiltered coffee like espresso or French press, may increase bad cholesterol, LDL, contributing to long-term cardiovascular risks. Understanding these compounds and how they affect the body helps us make smarter, safer coffee choices. By the end of this video, you'll know which coffee drinking habits to avoid and simple ways to reduce these risks. Let's dive into what specific types of coffee and brewing methods can harm or benefit your health. 1. Acrylamide in roasted coffee beans. Let's dive into a lesser-known concern hidden in your coffee cup, acrylamide. Now, you might not have heard of this chemical before, but it's something the scientific community is taking seriously. Acrylamide is formed when coffee beans are roasted at high temperatures, giving them that rich, roasted flavor we all know and love. However, during this process, a side effect occurs. Acrylamide, a compound linked to cancer risks, is created in the beans. So, why worry about acrylamide? According to the International Agency for Research on Cancer, acrylamide is classified as a potential carcinogen. Animal studies have shown that high levels of acrylamide exposure can lead to cancer, and although these findings aren't directly transferable to humans, they've sparked concern. Drinking coffee daily, especially dark roast varieties that have higher levels of this compound, might mean we're regularly exposing our bodies to small doses of acrylamide, and, over time, this can add up. But here's where it gets interesting. The level of acrylamide in coffee can vary based on the roast type and how it's brewed. Light roast coffee typically contains lower levels of acrylamide than dark roast, offering a slightly safer option without sacrificing that beloved caffeine boost. Studies show that sticking to lighter roasts or even mixing them with dark roast can be a practical approach to minimize acrylamide intake without quitting coffee entirely. In terms of brewing methods, opting for filtered coffee can further reduce acrylamide exposure, as some of the particles that carry this compound are captured by the filter. So, if you're a coffee lover concerned about health, making small adjustments like trying lighter roasts or using drip coffee makers might be an easy way to reduce your acrylamide intake over time. 2. Unfiltered coffee and caffeistol. Next on the list is something that might catch a few espresso and French press lovers off guard: caffeistol. If you enjoy these rich, unfiltered brews, there's a hidden compound in your cup that could be impacting your heart health. Caffeistol is a naturally occurring oil found in coffee beans, and while it contributes to the rich flavor in unfiltered coffee, it can also have some unwanted effects. What makes caffeistol a concern? According to studies published in the New England Journal of Medicine, caffeistol has been shown to increase levels of LDL cholesterol, commonly known as bad cholesterol. LDL cholesterol can clog arteries and lead to cardiovascular issues over time, making it one of the biggest risk factors for heart disease. Now, if you're consuming unfiltered coffee regularly, this might be something worth paying attention to. The good news is that there's an easy way to enjoy coffee without cafe stall's drawbacks: switching to filtered coffee. Unlike espresso or French press, drip coffee makers and paper filters are highly effective at trapping cafe stall. Research indicates that regularly consuming filtered coffee can lower LDL cholesterol levels compared to drinking unfiltered coffee. So, for those of you looking to support heart health without giving up your coffee habit, this simple switch could make a difference. Another option? Moderation. If you love your espresso, consider cutting down to 1 shot a day or alternating with filtered coffee. That way, you can still enjoy your favorite brew without as much exposure to cafe stall. Just small adjustments like these can help reduce long-term health risks, making your coffee habit both enjoyable and heart-friendly. 3. The sugar trap. Now, let's talk about a popular addition to coffee that can quietly undermine our health: sugar. Adding sugar might make coffee taste smoother or more enjoyable, but frequent, high-sugar coffee drinks can lead to more than just a sweet taste. Sugar is linked to a range of health issues, from weight gain and diabetes to inflammation and even memory loss over time. Here's what you need to know. When we consume high amounts of sugar, it causes spikes in blood glucose, which can lead to inflammation throughout the body. Over time, these spikes and crashes can contribute to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes. But it's not just physical health at stake. Research published in Diabetologia found that high blood sugar levels have been linked to memory issues and cognitive decline, as sugar impacts how efficiently the brain functions and communicates. What's more, these sugary coffee drinks can become a habit that's hard to break. Just 1 or 2 teaspoons might seem harmless, but when we're having multiple sweetened coffees a day, it adds up quickly. This is especially concerning because high sugar intake can contribute to oxidative stress, harming cells, and accelerating the aging process. A practical alternative: try natural sweeteners like cinnamon, which not only provides a delicious flavor, but is also loaded with antioxidants that help protect the brain from oxidative damage. Cinnamon has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, making it a smart choice for those looking to reduce sugar. Other options include a small drizzle of honey or a dash of unsweetened cocoa powder for a mocha twist. These choices offer sweetness without the health costs of refined sugar and can help make coffee a healthier part of your daily routine. 4. Creamers and artificial additives. For those who love to add creamers or artificial sweeteners to their coffee, here's something to consider. While these additions might make coffee smoother and more flavorful, many store-bought creamers and sweeteners come with hidden health risks. They often contain trans fats, high fructose corn syrup, and artificial additives that can be harmful in the long run. Let's start with trans fats. These fats are used to extend shelf life and improve texture, but research consistently links them to serious health issues, particularly related to heart health. Trans fats can increase LDL, bad cholesterol, and decrease HDL, good cholesterol, a double hit that raises the risk of heart disease. Studies from the American Heart Association indicate that regular intake of trans fats is associated with a higher risk of heart attack and stroke. Then there's high fructose corn syrup, a common ingredient in flavored creamers. Consuming this ingredient in large amounts can contribute to insulin resistance, making it harder for your body to manage blood sugar effectively. This can lead to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and even increased fat buildup in the liver, which impacts overall metabolic health. Artificial sweeteners also pose unique risks. While marketed as a zero-calorie alternative, some studies suggest they may disrupt gut health and negatively impact metabolism. Research published in Cell Metabolism found that certain artificial sweeteners can alter gut bacteria, potentially leading to glucose intolerance over time. A healthier choice? Try switching to natural options like almond milk or oat milk without added sugars. These plant-based alternatives can offer creaminess without the harmful ingredients. For added flavor, consider a dash of vanilla extract or a sprinkle of cinnamon, both of which add a delicious twist without compromising health. 5. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Let's talk about a common morning habit that might be causing more harm than good. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach. Many of us enjoy starting the day with a strong coffee before eating anything, but this can actually trigger digestive issues over time. Here's why. Coffee stimulates the production of stomach acid, and when there's no food in your stomach, this extra acid can start irritating the stomach lining. Research published in Gastroenterology highlights that regularly exposing your stomach to excess acid can lead to acid reflux, heartburn, and, in severe cases, even stomach ulcers. Over time, this can damage the lining of your digestive tract, making it more difficult for your body to absorb essential nutrients like iron and calcium. Without adequate nutrient absorption, we can experience fatigue, weakened immunity, and even bone health issues. A better approach? Try having a small nutrient-rich snack like a banana, a handful of nuts, or a slice of whole grain toast before reaching for that first cup of coffee. Bananas, for example, contain potassium, which can help neutralize stomach acid naturally, reducing the risk of acid irritation. Eating before drinking coffee not only protects your digestive tract, but also helps balance your body's blood sugar levels, providing a more stable energy boost. If you're used to coffee first thing in the morning, this might feel like a big adjustment, but the health benefits of protecting your gut health can make it worthwhile. By creating a buffer with food, you'll enjoy your coffee without the uncomfortable side effects. 6. Excessive caffeine intake and anxiety. Finally, let's discuss a side effect of coffee that most of us have felt at some point: the jitters from too much caffeine. While caffeine is a natural stimulant that can boost alertness and focus, too much of it can lead to anxiety, disrupted sleep, and even memory issues over time. Research published in Psychopharmacology shows that excessive caffeine consumption can overstimulate the nervous system, leading to heightened stress levels and increased anxiety. When caffeine is consumed in high doses, it can trigger the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This creates a fight or flight response in the body, which can lead to restlessness, rapid heartbeat, and that classic jittery feeling. Long-term reliance on high caffeine intake can also impact the brain's ability to regulate these stress responses, making people more prone to anxiety and mood swings. Sleep disruption is another big concern. Caffeine blocks adenosine, a neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation and sleepiness. Consuming large amounts of caffeine, especially in the afternoon or evening, can delay sleep and reduce the quality of rest, impacting cognitive performance and memory over time. Chronic sleep deprivation has been linked to memory impairment and difficulties with focus, as the brain lacks the restoration it needs to function optimally. To avoid these issues, try sticking to moderate caffeine amounts, roughly 200 to 400 milliliters per day, which is about 2 to 3 cups of coffee. And if you're sensitive to caffeine, consider switching to decaf or herbal tea in the afternoon to avoid disrupting your sleep. By moderating your intake, you can still enjoy the mental boost of coffee without the anxiety or sleepless nights. Conclusion: now that we've unpacked the hidden health risks in everyday coffee habits, here's what you can do to keep coffee in your routine without sacrificing your health. To recap: 1. Opt for lighter roasts to reduce acrylamide intake, and try filtered coffee to minimize cafe stall exposure, supporting both heart health and long-term wellness. 2. Cut down on added sugars by trying natural sweeteners like cinnamon or a hint of honey, which offer flavor without harmful effects on metabolism and memory. 3. Choose plant-based milk or unsweetened almond milk over artificial creamers, as this small switch can make a big difference for your heart and brain health. 4. Avoid drinking coffee on an empty stomach by grabbing a light snack first, which helps protect your gut and ensures better nutrient absorption. 5. Keep caffeine intake moderate to prevent anxiety, jitters, and sleep disruptions. Aiming for 2 to 3 cups per day can help you enjoy coffee's benefits without the side effects. By making these simple changes, you'll be able to enjoy coffee as a healthy addition to your day instead of a potential health risk. Remember, small adjustments can have a big impact over time, so start with 1 or 2 of these tips and see how they work for you. And if you've noticed any of these coffee habits in your routine, it's never too late to make a positive change.